A plywood beam is built up of 1/4 inch strips separated by blocks as shown in the figure. What shearing force V will cause a maximum shearing stress of 200 psi? Okay, so shearing stress is VQ over IB. So we are asked for the shear force, and we're given the shearing stress 200 psi. And then we will solve for Q, I, and B. So let's start with Q. Q is the moment of the area above or below where we are going to solve for the shearing stress. In this case, we want to solve the shearing stress at the neutral axis here. So this will be our neutral axis. There are two ways to solve for Q. One is considering the shaded portion, the upper half of the beam. That's the moment of area of these three strips and the moment of area of these two spacers or blocks. Another solution would be for Q would be to solve for the moment of area of this rectangle here and then subtract these rectangles here. I think that's what we are going to do. So for that, we will need to solve the moment of area of this part of the rectangle. That means we need this as our base. That would be 3 times 0.25. That's 1/4 inch thick plus 4. So that's 4.75. Again, that's 0.25 plus 0.25 plus 0.25 is 0.75 plus 2 plus 2 will give you 4.75. And then the height would be 1/2 of this, and that should be 6. And then the moment arm would be, of course, at the middle, that should be 3 inches. So in that case, Q is 4.75 times 6 times 3. Then we are going to subtract this part minus this one. So this will be 2 inches, 2 inches, and the height will be, that should be 6 minus 1 is 5 inches. And of course, the centroid will be 2.5 from the neutral axis. So we will subtract 2 inches by 5. The moment arm is 2.5. And there are two of this, so we'll multiply this by 2. So that should be our Q. 35.5. That should be inch to the third power. Next, we'll solve for I. So for I, it's the same idea. This time, we are going to solve for the moment of inertia of this rectangle, which is, again, 4.75 by 12. So this is the neutral axis here. Okay, so the moment of inertia for that, let's call this I sub NA, is the base times the cube of the height divided by 12. And then we are going to subtract the hollow part of the section, these two rectangles here. Okay? So that's 2 by 12 minus 2 is 10. So that's minus 2 times 10 cube over 12. And then there are 2. We will multiply that by 2. Our moment of inertia, the neutral axis, is that's 350.7 inches to the fourth power. And then our B would be that part of the section along the neutral axis. That would be this plus this plus this, or that's 3 times 0.25 or 0.75 inch. So we'll substitute all these values here. From shear stress is VQ over IB. Shear stress is 200 PSI times the unknown V multiplied by Q divided by I divided by B. Then we get our V equals, that's 1,482 pounds. So another solution for Q, let's write the answer here. So another solution for Q is to solve for the moment of area of this shaded portion above the neutral axis. This one. So this is the neutral axis here. Then we need this distance. And that's half of what, 6. So this is 3. And then we need this distance. That's 1 half of 1 is 0.5. So 6 minus 0.5 is 5.5 inches. So our Q then is, to start with these 3 plywood strips. That's the height is 6, the thickness is 1/4 or 0.25 times the moment arm of 3. And then we are going to multiply this by 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to add this. That's 2 times 1, because this is 2 and this is 1. And then the moment arm is 5.5, and then we will multiply this by 2. We should get the same answer, 35.5. And for I, we can also do this. We get the moment of inertia of the 3 strips. That's the base is 0.25 or 1/4 inch. The height would be 12 cube divided by 12, and then we will multiply that by 1, 2, 3. Multiply it by 3. Plus, we'll add these 4 blocks, but we are going to transfer the moment of inertia from here to here by using the parallel axis theorem or the transfer formula for moment of inertia. So the distance from the centroid here up to here is 5.5. Okay, so we will add the moment of inertia of this block. That's 2 times 1 cube over 12. That's the moment of inertia of this block with respect to its centroid. And we're going to transfer this to the neutral axis by adding area times d square. The area is 2 times 1, that's the area. The distance d is 5.5 square. So this is area d square. And then there are 4 of this, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we will multiply this by 4. So we should get the same answer as this one. It's 350.7. So the same as this one, same.